Hi there, welcome to another session on Python. Today we'll be covering another data type, tuples. Let's start with creating a project. Create a new file, dt_tuples. So basically tuples are also similar to list. They are also ordered collection of objects or items. The syntax is parenthesis. The major difference with respect to list is immutable. That means once you create a tuple, you cannot modify the tuple. Let's start with a simple example. Click on the Python console. Let's say some of the cloud providers, the clouds equal to parenthesis Amazon, Google, Microsoft, VMware, let's say Rackspace. Okay. So when you create a tuple, we have to use the syntax parenthesis, and each element is separated by comma. So if I say print clouds, we'll get the tuple. Type of clouds would give me type as tuple. So once you create a tuple, we cannot modify it. So let's see if we want to see what all functions are available with tuple. When I press clouds dot, there are not many operations, only count and index. These are the only two methods available. Okay. So if I want to find the length of the elements, again the same function len and clouds. So there are 5 elements present inside the tuple. The next set is indexing and slicing. Starts with 0 till length -1. So if I want to access the element, first element, I would say clouds 0, that would give me the first element. So if I say clouds 0 would give me the first element. Similarly, if I want to access the second last element, so this is -1 rack space, -2. If I want to access the second last element, clouds of square bracket -2. So one basic thing to remember. So when we create a tuple, we have to use parentheses, but when we want to access the elements from a tuple, we still have to use the square brackets. That is nothing but a subscript operator. The clouds of -2 would give you VMware. Okay. Now, there's one more thing. Let's say I say define a variable called as player equal to Nadal age 33 and current ranking, let's say 2. So what would be the data type of player here? Because on the right hand side, we have a string. This is a number and this is a number, and all are separated by comma. So what Python internally would do is, when I say print player, using all these 3 elements, it has packed into a one single unit. It is nothing but a tuple. So if I say type of player, that would give me as a tuple. So this operation is also called as packing. Okay. All these 3 values are packed into a single variable that is nothing but a packing. Okay. Now, let's say we do this way: name, age, rank equal to 2. Now, on the right hand side, we have three values. On the left hand side, we have three variables. So each of the value would be assigned to individual variables. If I say name, that would print the value, age 33, rank 2. Okay. So many a times people use this approach to create a tuple in one line. Okay. So this is all about tuples. There's one interesting thing on the tuples. Let's say we create a tuple as t. First element is a number 100. Then inside a tuple, we are creating a list. Okay. Let's say we create a list of, again, let's say companies, Amazon, Microsoft, and some floating value 4.5. If I say print t, it's a tuple. So I cannot modify the tuple. So if I want to access the first element, t of 0, fine. T of 1 would give me the list. Let's say I do this with t of 1 dot append Google. So I have a tuple, and inside the tuple, we are trying to modify this. So many times people get confused whether this operation should work or not, because when we say tuple as immutable, we cannot modify the elements. Yep. So when I press this, this will work. And when you see the tuple, the element got modified. So what's actually happening is, okay, let me try this again. Let's say t of 0 equal to 500. So it gives an error, type error, tuple object does not support item assignment. Same like string. Once you create a string, you cannot modify the individual character. Same like tuple. Once you create a tuple, you cannot modify it. But here, I'm able to append to the list. So what's actually happening is, whenever you create a tuple, so each element points to a constant address. So in this case, it is pointing to a list. On that list, we can perform the operation, but I cannot change this list to some other element. So t of 1 is a list, but I cannot change t of 1 to any other value. Let's say some 800. It says tuple object does not support item assignment. So keep this in mind. Once a tuple is created, you cannot change it. But many times in the interview, people give us a list and ask you that I can modify the list. So how does it work? So, so this list would be constant. The second element would always point to this list. To that list, we can modify the elements, but I cannot change the individual elements of the tuple. Okay. Now, if I want to access something on the subscript operator, let's say I want to print Microsoft from this tuple. So T of 1, that would give this entire list. From this list, I want to access the first element. So you can use double square bracket, that would give Microsoft. And let's say from this Microsoft, I want to print only T. So what we can do is T of 1, comma 1, comma last element minus 1, that would give the T. So the subscript operator can go up to any levels based on the value what you have. That's all for today's session. I hope this session is useful. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching.